Welcome to this module. I am Ms. Emma Fernandez, Assistant Professor in the MP College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Goa. This program is designed for the students of Bachelor of Science first year in the subject of Botany, Semester 2, Course Code BOG 102, Course Title, Coastal Mangrove Ecology. The title of this unit is Threat Factors Affecting Mangrove Systems. Module name, Types of Pollutants Causing Damage to Mangroves, Inorganic Man-Made Pollutants. In this module, we shall see the introduction, heavy metal pollution in mangrove ecosystem, case studies on effects of heavy metals on mangroves in Goa and Sundarbans, effect of heavy metals on mangrove flora and fauna, and conclusion and recommendation. At the end of this module, the student will list the effects of heavy metals on mangrove flora and fauna, summarize the case studies on effects of heavy metals on mangroves in Goa and Sundarbans, and recommend some solutions to mitigate the damage caused to mangroves by inorganic man-made pollutants. Mangrove ecosystem is considered to be an effective pollution sink. The pollutants from different industrial and anthropogenic activities are diverted into the mangrove ecosystem. One of the major classes of pollutants, that is, inorganic pollutants, are coming from chemical industries and allied industries. Allied industries such as pharmaceuticals, refineries, and fertilizers. Heavy metals are well-known inorganic pollutants due to their toxicity, bioaccumulative nature, and persistence in the environment. It is because of these three reasons why heavy metals are dangerous to living organisms. Heavy metal pollution in mangrove ecosystem. Examples of heavy metals are cadmium, chromium, copper, nickel, lead, mercury, and arsenic. Out of these, mercury and cadmium are of greatest concern for living organisms, including mangrove species, which concentrate heavy metals in their tissues, becoming highly contaminated in the process. In the coast of Orissa, named Bhitarkanika, as you can see in the picture, investigation revealed that Avicennia officinalis can accumulate the highest concentration of iron, copper, manganese, and zinc among all other mangrove species. In Indian scenario, there is a clear increase of Avicennia marina in different mangrove patches. So, more pollutants would mean proliferation of only pollution-tolerant mangroves to flourish and replace the ones which are eco-sensitive species, and therefore it will result in deterioration of mangrove biodiversity. Coming to the case studies. First, we shall see the case study on effects of heavy metals on mangroves in Goa. In the study, comparison of seasonal variation in the concentration of heavy metals in superficial sediments of two mangrove ecosystems of Goa were studied. They were Tuve, which is considered to be one of the pristine site, and Diwar, which is considered to be anthropogenically influenced site. In the mangroves of Diwar, the mining activity adjoining the Mandovi estuary is the main source and cause of heavy metal pollution in these mangrove swarms. The transport of ferromanganese ore along the Mandovi River could be a major source of the entry of heavy metals in this riverine system. The effect range low values for these elements exceeded the reference values, suggesting a potential ecotoxicological risk to the benthic organism and a possible transfer to higher trophic level. Let us see the case study on effects of heavy metals on mangroves in Sundarbans. Here is a picture marking Sundarbans of India. The heavy metals from west coast of Bangladesh and the Ganges, Brahmaputra, Meghna river system have been studied in this case study. The concentrations of heavy metals was measured in different samples. The first one is the water samples. In this water sample, it was iron which was recorded to be the highest among the heavy metals, which had the concentration of 14.3 to 170.0 microgram per ml. Secondly, the concentration of heavy metals in sediments were studied. Here, chromium which is one of the heavy metal, was recorded to have the highest concentration of 46.8 to 78.50 microgram per gram. And in the third sample, which was among the macrobenthos, it was zinc which was recorded to have highest concentration of the heavy metal, which was equal to 268.91 microgram per gram. Also, according to this study, in brackish water ponds, shrimps have been found to accumulate zinc at much higher level than fish. Humans consuming such shrimp exceed the provisional maximum tolerable daily intake levels of these metals. The concentration of heavy metals from benthic animals such as the red mangrove crab, mudskipper, and some species of shells were found to exceed the certified value in Pasur and Sipsa rivers of the Sundarbans mangrove wetlands. Now let us study some of the effect of heavy metals on mangrove flora and fauna. In excessive heavy metal contamination, mangrove plants may initiate a variety of subcellular responses, that is, metabolic reactions which can cause damage at cellular level or lead to wider phytotoxic responses. Other effects include the change in the biogeochemistry of mangrove sediments and physiology of mangrove species, death of mangrove species, contamination through food chain, significant environmental risk for future generations. Conclusion and recommendation. The degradation of mangroves can lead to serious consequences, which include reduction in biodiversity, species decline, genetic erosion, extinction, increased flooding, and decline in water quality on a whole. Therefore, the pollution of mangroves is no longer just a regional problem, but a global problem as well. Various development agencies such as UNESCO, FAO, and the UNEP, along with various national and international agencies, should pay more attention to the mangrove pollution programs. Although the consequences of mangrove ecosystem pollution are becoming increasingly evident, pollution in most mangrove wetlands is still at manageable levels. In order to remove the threat of pollution and protect the mangrove ecosystem from its effects, we need more effective scientific research, proper attention, and the necessary action to be taken. These are the references. Thank you.